Guys, welcome back. So we finally got the results from the WellPutt, and for those of you that haven't actually seen just the review and then the video where I actually talked about what I was going to do, my putting stats were not great, and I knew I had to really increase my putting ability to get down to scratch, which is goal number one. Goal number two is then to obviously get into the plus range and then try and compete on tour. But first things first. So what I did was I used WellPutt every day, and I posted a whole bunch of shorts showing me actually using this, and started using this back on July 19th. So everybody knows that I use the V1 game. It is now called Roundabout. So what I did is exported my data out of that, and I put it into an Excel spreadsheet, created some graphs just to make it easy to look at. Now, the first one that we're going to look at is just pure strokes gained putting. So you'll see kind of throughout this year, June, it's pretty abysmal. I mean, I'm in the -3 to -4, so that means in strokes gained, I'm losing in -3 to -4 strokes around compared to a scratch player. So start using the WellPutt on the 19th on a daily basis. Immediately get good results, and then kind of dips down, and you're going to see why here in a second, but it dips down and then all of a sudden a sharp increase, and you'll see August 30th, the next round after I stopped using it on a daily basis, and the red bars define where I was doing this on a daily basis. My putting stroke increased still, and then it dipped because I stopped using it every day. But then recovered, started using it a couple times a week, and then it went back to a 1. So I was getting one additional stroke than a scratch player would based on my putting. Guys, I mean, you can always make numbers look however you want. So one of the things that I wanted to do is show you the dip, and that's with this different spreadsheet. And what this is I layered in my greens and regulation on top of my strokes gained. So you'll see that on July 26th, and I'm trying to remember if this was maybe the 30th, my greens and regulation actually went up. So you'll see in the graph where my putting strokes gain kind of dips down. Well, that's because I was hitting more greens. So if I'm hitting more greens, I expect my putting to go down. So that means that there were some, chips that I didn't make. They were actually 2 putts versus a chip and a putt. So totally understandable. But in the end, I am now plus. So a scratch player is losing a stroke to me on my putting. So let's talk about some of the features of the putting mat that I really enjoyed after actually using it. Having that hole that looks like an actual cup is visually pleasing to me, and I've really enjoyed using it, and it helped me visualize a little bit better. The good zone, that is one of the more frustrating ones when you're looking at the professional level on the app. Another one that I really like is the app that actually goes along with it. It keeps track of how you scored, what you did, and to me, it's additional data. I loved additional data. Things I didn't get into was games. You can actually play different games on here. It'll show you your stats, and there's different courses. So all in all, the app, thumbs up for that. I've been using the perfect practice mat, which is just basically that long green that's 9 feet. I think that I was putting so much on it, it was wearing a groove into the carpet, because I could sit there and hit 50 in a row. I can't go out to the green, the practice green, and actually hit 50 in a row. So this is just so much better the way they've aligned with the app. I also like the dots, the alignment dots. That way I don't have to take out my putting mirror and place it down to make sure my eyes are over the ball where they're supposed to be. Super great design. So for the first time, I actually felt like I can go out and putt and almost just not think. I don't have to think about my putting stroke, which is probably why I'm also putting better. I just get up to it, I read it, align it, and just swing my arms. So that brings up a good question. Am I using good posture and good swing techniques? So coming soon, I'm gonna do a review on the Well Guide, which is basically an alignment aid that actually helps you create the perfect putting arc. And so you can use two of them together or you can stack them. That way you can actually put your putter against that guard and work on the perfect arc. Now, another one that I've gotten that I'm gonna test out and do a video on is the WellPutt. And what it is it's a similar idea, and you can use this indoors and outdoors. It'll also help you with your arc. You can actually see an arc, and there'll be more to come with this. I'm gonna do a video on that here coming up. It's one thing to get you comfortable with your putts and making more putts, but the next step is to make sure you're actually using a good putting stroke. Guys, I can't tell you how big of a difference. I don't have to tell you, you can actually see it in the stats. Link below. Go pick one of these up. There's all sorts of different links, there's different styles. This is just the style that I chose. They have different colors, and you can get it to match your football game if you're into sports ball. I'm not. Go out and get one. And especially with Christmas coming, perfect timing. Get it for yourself. Tell someone about this. Use my link below and get 15% off. So guys, keep it findable and enjoy the game.